Hello there, Pisces. How's it going? It is time for your reading. My name is Kelly. I'll be doing the read here. Let's get right into it and see what's going on. I hope you guys are enjoying your day or whenever it is that you're watching me. And let's get right into it. All right, so what's going on here with Pisces? Arcana. Arcana in reverse is talking about some sort of stagnation. Something's not moving. Something's kind of stuck. And it can involve the family because Arcana is a family rune. However, it doesn't have to be family. It could be anything, but something is stagnant. And what else? And by the way, Pisces, Arcana is usually temporary. When it's in reverse like that, it's usually temporary. It's not permanent. I can tell you that. And here we go again, just to back that up. This is Iwas. Iwas in reverse. Now, Iwas in reverse can talk about movement, travel, but I haven't really got far enough to really tell what that's talking about yet, but there's something here. This is definitely talking about a delay. It's got to be talking about a delay because it's next to Arcana in reverse, which is talking about some sort of stagnation. So there's some sort of a delay. It could be a delay in travel. It could be a delay in something. It doesn't have to be travel for sure. It could be anything. There's some sort of delay. So what else is going on with Pisces? Anzus. Now this is really interesting here, Pisces. Thank goodness that's not in reverse. If that was in reverse, it would really kind of suck because, you know, Anzus in reverse is not really, honestly, the best. But this is talking about, this is some sort of a situation that, you know, is stuck because of some sort of disharmony or some sort of mistrust. This is talking about mistrust as well. And what I feel here with Anzus here is that, you know, you need to make some very, speak honestly, okay? Speak honestly, speak your truth. Use your intuition and speak as clearly and as honestly as you can. And somebody may have something to say to you as well, Pisces. And this is good news, really, because it's in the upright. This could clear things up. There's something over here that is stagnated and not moving. So whatever this communication here is, it can clear things up. Let's get some more runes. Okay, so you got Tiwaz. Okay, so Tiwaz in reverse is screaming, slow down, don't rush anything. This is very important. I feel that this is very, very, very important. You may feel the need, you may feel the energy and the power and the need to move really, but don't. Wait until things are completely set in stone before you can really move forward. I feel that. Just don't move too fastly. I mean, you know, slow down. There's something here that you want to rush, but yeah, it's best to not. What else? Lagoose. Wow, really good rune. Now, see, when I was talking about this communication over here, Pisces, you know, this honest communication, you know, that's going to clear things up. This is clear water. This is very, very clear water. You can see to the bottom of it. So, I mean, you need to really use your intuition as well, and look into the water so you can see exactly what to do and what to say. Yeah. What else is going on with Pisces? Hell has. This is some sort of protection. L has it. Algiz, L has, whichever you prefer, same rune. This is protection. I like that so far. Let's see what's going on. Now we're dipping into somebody else's. I mean, this is all our energy. All of it is, but it's with somebody else's as well. So let's see what else. Kind of find out what type of person this is. Righto. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2. Let's get one more. Protection. Righto, it's wagon wheel. It's forward movement. Thoracisus. It's in reverse. And so I kind of feel like, you know, this person seems like, you know, like some sort of a protector. But I feel that they have a blind spot, okay? This is a protector and a seeker, but this person here has a blind spot. And, you know, it's definitely getting in their way. It's getting in their way. I'm going to have to pull some cards on that because, you know, but the way I'm feeling here is with Anzus over here, this is talking about communication, and this is talking about clear, honest communication. And maybe this person here doesn't have all the facts. And maybe there's something here that you need to, maybe this person has something to say to you, but maybe you need to tell somebody else something, you know, the facts. It could be something like that. And I don't really feel something really too negative about this. This is really kind of very positive. So, but I'm going to pull cards on this anyway because I'm kind of like, you know, I kind of got a weird feeling about this. So, because it is some sort of a snag, I feel most likely it's because this person lacks some sort of communication, and this person may need to speak with you honestly, and, you know, maybe you need to share with them something that can help them to see clearer. And for us, this is telling us to avoid any conflict, okay? Avoid any conflict. If there's any conflict that comes our way, just avoid it, all right? Kind of like just move away from it. And most certainly do not rush anything. Don't rush nothing. What else? Wang Yu. Wang Yu. Okay, so Wang Yu is, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, Wang Yu is happiness and joy. So, you know, this is also staying positive, Pisces. This is staying positive in the context of this, you know, touching thoracicis. Yeah, just be honest and stay positive, because this whatever this delay or the stagnation is, this is your chance here to break free from whatever stagnant energy there is here, with clear, honest communication. You know, just like this clear water moving forward. Yeah, I like that. Let's get a couple of cards here. I'm really kind of curious about this person right here. This person here. We got the Nine of Wands. So, you know, this person's kind of like hardworking. I feel that. This person is hardworking. The world. The world. Well, you know, this person kind of feels like, you know, they don't give up. You know, they struggle. They're struggling with something here. They're struggling here with something. There's something, some sort of a bump. And it's, yeah. Because they've been around. See, with the world, usually it's like a world, but, you know, this person's been around and he's a hard worker. This person doesn't, you know, usually give up. He keeps going. And look at this. So this person here keeps going until they win. Yeah. This is definitely acknowledgement from other people. Other people really may really look up to this person. Yeah. Other people in the public eye validate this person. But there's something here. There's some sort of a snag here that this person has. So it most likely has something to do with some sort of communication or something that they need to know. I want to clarify thoracicis, the snag. The Page of Swords. This person most likely needs some sort of, this is like a student, right? And so this person needs to know something. Something's holding them back. So you need to express yourself honestly. And for some of us, it's going to work out really well. And for others of us, it may not. And if it doesn't, Pisces, because I feel that energy here as well with this. But it's still all good, because this is in our energy as well. If you have to choose another option, you have to choose another option. I don't feel that you'll have to, though. As long as you express clear communication, avoid any unnecessary conflicts, and go with the flow. Yeah. And go with the flow. The reason I said some of you may, you know, this is going to work out really well for you, and some of this it may not, because it's just a general reading. And, you know, I kind of can feel, you know, some sort of mistrust here. So, yeah. I guess what I can say is nothing is yet set in stone. You know what I mean? A win-win forecast, a win-win outcome is forecast. So I really like that. For most of us, it's going to certainly be a win-win forecast. For most all of us. So I like that. Just be honest. Just be honest. Yeah, somebody needs some information. Let's pull some of these warm runes out here too. These are from Ireland and Scotland, you guys. They're pretty old. They go back to like before the Roman Empire. What's going on with Pisces? Hua. Ooh. Okay. Hua is protection, though. It is protection, see? But it's also a couple other things. We'll get into that here in a minute. Shailya. Oh, that's a good card. That's balance. And what else? And Ur. Huh. So Ur's talking about, you know, memories of loved ones and past things like that. Let me find my book. I'm always misplacing that thing. All right. I got it right here. Hua. So let me see here. Hua is the opposite of bet. It's probably the last letter in that alphabet, I'm pretty sure. Let me see here. Let me see here. Here it is. No? Yeah, here it is. It's not, is it? Nope, it's not the last one. Boy. Anyhow. This is talking about obstacles. Okay? But it's also talking about protection. So, you know, this person over here has got some obstacles going on. So, and we have obstacles going on here too, because this is a stagnant energy. Something's not moving forward. So, this is going to get better, Pisces. This is not going to last very long, all right? And it says right here, now is not the time for aggressive reactions. So don't, you know, be very, very patient, okay? Try your very best to be patient. Yeah, don't force nothing, for sure. And it's also saying, you know, to keep your intentions pure, and everything is going to work out, and they will. This is pure, clear water. This is pure. This is you know, honest and pure communication here. True communication. So, yeah. Just stay humble, Pisces, and stay patient. All right, that's what this is talking about. And you know, we are protected. This is protection, so we're protected. All right. Let's get over here to Shailya. Oh no, let me see here, Shailya. Sorry, you guys. This poor book of mine, it's like, you know, it's really had it. If you could really feel it falling apart. I'll give you an example. Just look at that. I think it's time for a new book. What do you guys think? So this is the willow tree, and this is, like I said, it's talking about balance and using your intuition. Look at this balance here. A win-win forecast is outcome, Pisces. So I really like this. This is connected with astrology as well. So this particular tree, the willow tree, is located near water. So that's why it's associated with the moon in astrology, because of that. And it's also talking about using your intuition. So, make sure that you're listening to that little voice in the back of your head. All right? So, yeah. And let's go over here to Or. And like I said, this is talking about memories of loved ones, and it's also talking about graveyards and transitions, death. So something's transforming for sure. Now, if I can just find the doggone thing in here. Okay, where I think I'm. Here we go. Yep, now I'm in the right alphabet. Okay. So yeah, and this is also talking about good luck. So, I feel that a lot of us are going to have a lot of good luck here because, a win-win forecast is outcome. So Heather represents sexual connections, but is different than Gorse as it shows a deep relationship between partners. Or is based on relationships based on mutual respect rather than desire alone. Or is usually related to magic intentions and spiritual growth. So this could also be talking about spiritual growth. Yeah. It doesn't necessarily have to be, a sexual connection. It can be talking about spiritual growth. And, and the reason I say that really strongly is because I see Rido right here. And Rido is very spiritual. It's a very spiritual rune, believe it or not. Yeah. So when I see this particular rune come out, I the first thing I think of is to get grounded. And if it's still nice enough where you live, get your bare feet into the dirt and ground yourself. It'll really help you, ground yourself, literally. Yeah. All right, so let's grab some of these. I got all these doggone people wanting to text me. Oh, well. What else is going on with Pisces? No problem. No problem. You're not meant to struggle and fight your way through. Drop the concerns of your ego and watch the imaginary walls crumble away. You've already won. That's awesome, Pisces. You've already won. All you need to do is just be clear. What else? Heart path. It's not worth pursuing a path without passion. This road will only lead you to unnecessary uncertainty and frustration. Follow your heart, and you can't go wrong. So make sure you're following your intuition and following your heart, Pisces. You can't go wrong as long as you're doing that. What else? Instant manifestation. Soul and mind are working together. Create a dream in your heart. You have nothing to lose. You carry the dream of your intentions. So be ready to receive. All right. Just keep like I said, one of these cards was talking about your intentions being pure. Yeah. So yeah, keep your intentions pure and, be ready to receive. So I really like that. And trust your intuition and be very, very honest. I think somebody needs to talk to you very honestly. And as long as you're very honest, and maybe these things can be cleared up. Yeah. Maybe I should pull a couple shadow cards too. Being the victim, blaming external factors for your problems. Be culpable for your actions, okay? So, and I know a lot of us are victims, that's for sure. I mean, I know I've definitely have been a victim in a lot of things, but you know, you don't want to show that. You know what I mean? You don't want to show that. I mean, not to your friends. Only friends you trust. Don't go walk around with a chip on your shoulder. You know what I mean? How people would, you know, they walk around with a chip on their shoulder because they feel that they've been the victim. And this is just saying to don't do that. Yeah. Let go of that. Walk away from that. What else? Intolerance. Differences are seen as threats rather than growth opportunities. So be inclusive, okay? Be inclusive. There's some sort of mistrust here. I see it. Yeah. So you're going to have to open up and speak clearly. What else? Self-doubt. It's often just a self-perception and not a reflection of your true worth or abilities. So yeah. Well, there you have it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I kind of did a little bit backwards. I pulled the shadow cards out last, but anyhow, at least we got them all done. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow, all right, Pisces? All right. See you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.